On my daily walks, hiking the local hills of Somerset, I often smile at the scattering of wildflowers hidden amongst the long grass. Because even with winter well on its way, as we race through November, these precious little flowers still bloom. So I thought I'd show them to you and share their magical healing qualities when used as an essence. More than a decade ago, I studied several natural healing modalities, including the use of flower essences. And although I gained pieces of paper that told me I was qualified to practice, and I did, it became clear after a while that my studies were mainly for personal practical application as I embarked on my own healing journey. I've always thought of flower essences as little bottles of magical potions because their effects are gentle but also quite profound. Being extremely sensitive to energy, the first time I try a new flower essence, within a couple of seconds I feel an instant shift in my energy field. And after regular daily doses over days or weeks, I watch my gradual but gentle transformation. And with each new remedy, I'm in awe of how its healing qualities help me. If you don't know how flower essences work, they're a type of vibrational medicine. Each flower has a unique frequency that aligns, balances, or releases certain frequencies in our energy field to support well-being and promote inner healing. Flower essences work at the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual levels. They adapt to each person's energy, knowing how and when and where to work their magic. I've made plenty of flower essences for myself and others, as well as buying them from reputable companies who make their own. And I found that each time I move house, which has happened multiple times during my adult life, the plants surrounding the property are the ones that I need at that time. What wonderful synchronicity. Mother Nature always gives us what we need if we are willing to trust her. And so, this is the case once again with the flowers I see on my daily walks. And I've even used a few of these flowers as symbolic images in one of the oracle card decks I created a couple of years ago. So here are the flowers I'm sharing with you today. And I'll guide you through the process of making your own essence. We'll start with the daisy. Daisies love the sun. They open their petals just for the sun, tracking its progress across the sky. And as the sun sheds light on what isn't clear, Daisy has this similar quality. Daisy brings clarity and calm to a scattered or confused mind, which is also useful when studying. Daisy can ease anxiety caused by an overactive imagination, especially in reaction to external challenges. When we feel ungrounded from overthinking, Daisy helps to centre and ground us. Buttercup, another sun-loving flower. Its bright yellow colour resonates with the solar plexus, our own inner sun, and helps us to find confidence and energy to make time to do the things we want to do. Buttercup shows us how to develop the courage needed to find our bliss and do what brings us joy, rather than settle for situations or people that are less than we deserve. With Buttercup, our inner light shines bright. Dandelion has multiple uses, as food and a herbal medicine too. Another yellow flower that connects with the solar plexus, dandelion helps to alleviate stress and toxins, both physical and energetic. When the solar plexus is out of balance and overstimulated from negative patterns of doing, dandelion helps us attune to our physical body, so we know when we need to slow down and relax. With dandelion, we learn to be more present and focus on the now. When dandelion seeds are used as an essence, they help us to go with the flow and let go of outcomes, trusting our path will unfold in the best way. And the blackberry flower helps us by aligning the mind and the will, so we can ground our ideas into reality and stand up for what we believe in. If we have unrealistic expectations or ambitions, or if we lack drive or enthusiasm, blackberry helps us to see what is possible and realistic. With blackberry, we can step into our natural rhythm and take the right amount of action to move forward. Nothing more, nothing less. And here is the little speedwell flower that helps us to find the right pace or speed, especially during chaotic times when we're thrown off course or we hit a roadblock. When we are blinded by past conditioning, unhealthy beliefs or negative thoughts. Speedwell helps us to pause and align with our inner guidance, so we can see the path ahead. Our perception becomes clearer as we untangle ourselves from illusion and trust our intuition and spiritual insight. Hypericum, another yellow flower, connects with the mind to show us how to overcome our fears and be more rational. Hypericum promotes a sense of calm, reminding us of the spiritual truth that we are always safe, no matter what. With Hypericum, we know and believe that we are always protected from external negativity, challenges, or chaos. Ivy, not a plant we immediately think of as a flower, shows us how to let go of what we are clinging to from the past, while staying strong to grow and evolve as we move through our lives. Ivy supports us by helping us understand how we can nourish ourselves the best, bringing an energy boost or a rest as needed. When we need time to release toxic emotions from the past, Ivy helps us make time. When we want to move ahead, Ivy assists with energizing us. Red clover is a powerful cleanser and balancer, promoting inner strength when faced with emergencies, especially when all around are panicking or fearful. Red clover helps to clear the mind, bringing awareness so we can react calmly. And when low-frequency inner states stop us from experiencing expanded states of consciousness, red clover supports our inner transformation. Every one of these delightful little flowers can assist with the changes we are all currently experiencing as the earth and humans alike experience a shift in consciousness. Are you drawn to one or more of these flowers? If so, it might help with something you're going through right now. You can make your own flower essence, it's easy enough. So here's what you'll need. A small glass container that is vibrationally cleansed. I use salt water to do that. A few flower heads, never more than you need. And try not to touch the flowers with your fingers so you don't contaminate their frequency. Filtered clean water, a strainer, and a dropper bottle or a spray bottle. And here's how to make the essence. Cut off long stems and place the flowers into the glass. Cover the flowers with water, but not too much. Leave in the sun for a few hours. Morning or late afternoon sun is best. Then strain, using a sieve or something similar, and pour into a bottle or spray. The only problem that might arise for you is if you have little sun, as is often the case in the UK. I'd planned to make a flower essence while doing this video, but with the hour too late in the day to receive enough sunshine, I had to delay. Unfortunately, the weather changed, and every day since has been overcast and dull, with no wind to blow the clouds over, so they've hung around for days and days and days. So I spoke to the flowers to find out if it would be okay to make an essence without the sun. The flowers told me they're happy with sitting in the water for a day or two, because the sun is still there, and its ultraviolet light, although reduced, is still everywhere, as long as we allow enough time for the flower's essence to permeate the water molecules. You know, we often limit ourselves with rules and guidelines, believing that something won't work if it isn't done a certain way. But everything we create within this reality works through intention. Belief is everything. So, because I believe it will work, so it shall. When you've made your essence, you can take a few drops a few times a day for a few weeks. I know that sounds vague, but the flower essences adapt to our needs, and they speak to us through our intuition. So no matter what, however you take it will be right for you and exactly what's needed.